the whole idea about doing this catalyst is really about exploring the potential of using blockchain in CSP, because we have been hearing so much about blockchain in the fintech industry. So with all the hype around cryptocurrency, we feel that there's actually a great potential of using blockchain to actually disrupt the way we have been actually solving the traditional problem that we have been faced for the longest time. So the few use cases that we are looking at in this catalyst are around the possibility of eliminating CDRs altogether, because I think for the longest time we have been depending on CDRs for the purpose of billing, settlement, and even fraud detection. We want to see how we can use blockchain to actually change the way we have been doing things, to make it more efficient and to be able to solve this problem in a more real-time manner. And then the other use case is around digital identity. So we want to use blockchain to maintain the digital identity of our customer and at the same time provide a service to any third party who wishes to make use of this digital identity as well. Other use cases would be using blockchain for smart contracts. So we want to use blockchain for monitoring of the SLAs, to ensure that the parties involved in the contract lives up to the agreement. The last use case is about how can we counter the theft of mobile phones. So we want to use blockchain to ensure that we maintain a whitelist and blacklist of the terminal, such that if a terminal has been stolen, it cannot be used actually in other parts of the world anymore. Yeah, so these are generally the 4 use cases. And maybe Priya, you can just talk about how we intend to solve these use cases.
All these use cases are very interesting, and it's not that these use cases are only there for telecom. Like many of the use cases were tried in other industries as well. And as part of the blockchain, primarily like what we do is like you can have the smart contracts or agreements, roaming agreements, or like any kind of rules that needs to be put in. The initial configuration, you can set it in the blockchain, and the actual events that happens in all the use cases, that gets recorded in the blockchain. It's like a shared ledger. So the truth is completely maintained, the records are not going to be changed, and there is a kind of transparency of operations across. So this is actually like realized in a blockchain. So we can use this technology for solving some of your problems. So certain thing happens on chain and certain processing happens off chain, and together this entire solution can be achieved. Actually, I am thinking because of introducing blockchain, we can also bring out new categories of APIs for any third-party integrations, and how this can be further utilized for variety of applications beyond the telco solutions when they are moving into the digital service provider context. There are various ways in which third-party integration can happen.